Death be not proud.
Alright, let's start with the guy at the big axe.
That is my Thane, I believe he is called. But he's going to basically be one of the warlords for the detachment, or for the first detachment, I guess.
Now, what's his mainstay? The warriors, I assume, right?
No, I'm going to put him with the Thanes, which are over there.
Oh, okay, so you got these guys are Thanes, these guys are the warriors.
Mm-hmm. So, he's going to be attached to most likely the Thanes, but the warriors, the Thanes, and the Dragon Slayers are going to be in his detachment, while the Ballisti, the Fire Mage, and the Hellfire Drake will be the Hellbringer Drake will be with the Fire Mage.
All right, and that's Dweghom. The not dwarf,
sorcerer.
the not so dwarfy dwarfs because they're giant at this scale, aren't they?
Well, they're still dwarves in the scale because yours are bigger.
My guys are taller. They're not stocky like your guys. But we'll go over to see what we got. So I got a mounted noble lord and a unit of knights. I got a unit of crossbowmen as his mainstay that he has to take. Then I got a unit of household guard with another noble lord. All the trimmings on that. And then I got a unit of Crimson Tower dudes with a priority commander. And we are playing what scenario again?
Bulwark.
Bulwark. Because I have a goldfish memory. So we've had round 1 and round 2. You can see what's come on here. You've got the Hold Thanes and the Ballistas with the Wizard. And then you got the Drake. Only my household guard and these guys came on. I have not been rolling. I was hoping for some 1s and 2s, and I could have brought my knights on, but that's it. What happened was we each scored 3 points, and he shot me because I only moved because I didn't want to get shot at, but he just had enough range to get me. So maybe I can retaliatory strike back. But that's about it. So we're on turn 3. So you're going to go up...
I'm going to go up a full 6.
Yeah, give yourself a red one there. You're going up 6. I'm not getting 3.
You're not getting anything.
Because you have bullshit hold stuff. So it's going to come down to a priority roll. So this could be the shortest game, and we'll have to re-rack after that.
Might have to destroy... I think I also destroy that, too.
Yeah, I think upon your activation, you destroy that.
Yeah,
correct?
so it's in my next activate. It's in my next one, yeah. So once I activate it, will be destroyed.
It will be destroyed because you hold it and because you have +1 more stand than me, correct?
Well, he has the plus. He gives.
Oh, with these guys in the zone, do I have?
No, like I said, he has a +1 stand, but his ability also makes it so they always count as seizing.
They always count as seizing, so no matter... So
as long as he's attached to a medium or heavy unit, they always count as seizing if they are taking over.
So even though I have these guys there...
Even though you have them, it says he always counts as seizing.
He always counts as seizing, so I don't get anything for zonal... I don't get my 3 for zonal control.
Yeah, that's part of his ability called M to be granted. Or no, it's the presence of the Manancers.
Alright, so there's that. Nothing I'm going to say there because that's going to be the hard one is breaking these guys here. This is where I either get greedy or up royal, ladies and gentlemen. I can turn, hit these guys, and hit them very hard. Not kill them, but hit them very hard. Or I have a chance at like slaying this unit with brutal impact and everything, and I'm terrifying. So you would have to reroll all successful resolves.
They're fearless.
They're fearless? Fearless? So you still have a resolve of 1. What's your resolve?
Pretty much all my guys are fearless.
Okay.
And their resolve is a 4.
The resolve is a 4. So it's not -1 to your resolve or whatever. Let me double check my rules and we'll come back because this is where it gets dicey because I got first activation.
He's got to be really cautious because he's really grasping at straws.
I don't want to play a game where it's just like, that was fun, but we have to re-rack because, there's just no game. There's no army left turn 4,
Make your strategy.
So I got no terrifying. We do hit you on 5s though, so I will take that because of the +1 there. Oh, wait a minute. No,
I was about to say, that's a little high.
Oh, no. We go on 4s because we took the hardened. But we do get to hit you on 5s when we clash.
But that won't be this turn because you turned and charged.
We turned and charged. All right.
Ooh, not very good. You lose a lot, so.
Thank you for helping me. There is 5. 8, sir.
Okay, at my normal 3, because I have hardened 2.
You have hardened 2 at your normal 3. Okay, so you have hardened 2.
I have hardened as well, but it is hardened 2.
Okay.
So 8, you said?
8, yeah.
So this is at my 3.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, only 4.
So I kill a stand.
No, you do not.
Oh, your stands have 6?
They have 6. I think. Let me double check. I know they have 5 at least.
They have 5.
They have 6.
They have 6? Okay. All right, so there's that.
Now I clash at you.
You're going to activate and clash?
No, they automatically do because you're in combat.
Oh, you automatically clash? Okay, well, turn your card over.
Oh, wait, no, I don't. You're right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because they are my turn anyway.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's fight this combat all the way through.
Well, since you charged me, I'm just going to inspire.
Yeah. I know.
So, now I need 5s to hit you.
Now you need 5s to hit me, okay. And then do you take resolves for those?
Oh, resolves. Yes, I do actually. So.
All right, do it after you roll to hit.
No, I have to do it now because if they die, it loses.
Oh,
a
you
stand.
lose as a stand, yeah. And it's a 5?
4.
4?
I forgot I do have to do resolves, so they die.
Okay, so you lose a whole bank of attacks. So.
I lose 5 attacks.
All right.
Forgot about resolve.
I think that was a fair trade. Put it in the comments what I should have done. I think I did the right thing by charging the Dragon Slayers. I think Bubbles tends to agree with me, but, you know, I just want to try to stay in this. So that 6 won't do anything. You got a lot of good hits there. How many?
8, back at you.
At your cleave of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 2. It puts me down to 2. Okay. With my harden. Okay. All right, so I lost a guy and took 2 wounds for my troubles there, but, you know, what can I do? It's like hitting a lump of iron when you're playing against these guys from what I remember in the last game against them, which was year and a half ago?
Yeah.
When we went right back into 40K and we all started playing 9th from this again. We rotate so many games. All right, so I had you had your activation. I go to my activation now. And it's the Household Guard. So another attack here. I'm not expecting much from these guys. We are inspired. We do get to reroll 6s and we need 4s. And any 6s? No, a lot of 5s though. 4 5s, but I guess that's as best I could hope for.
4, 6, 7.
7, sir. Minus 1. Needing 3s. Good defense rolls there.
No, terrible defense rolls. It was.
Oh, I didn't see it. I thought it was better than it looked. Resolve a 3, I assume?
That kills an entire stand right off the bat. Resolve 4.
Resolve a 4.
Because of him.
All right.
So, one more.
One more. Here's this guy up front with his sword.
That was awful.
And he rerolls 6s. That one goes away. There's 7 more at minus 1.
That's better. Only 3. So. Okay, that kills a stand. One takes another one. That sucks.
Household Guard mixing it up there. I guess you're going to swing back even harder, though. That guy probably hits hard, too.
Oh, I have to do my activation.
I know, and so I'm waiting for that, and I assumed it was them.
Yep.
Yeah, so you swinging back hard?
I'm going to inspire. And this
Clash.
is 4s.
Okay.
3.
3. Any minus?
No. Oh, shite. I realized they had hardened 1, so it would have been.
Hardened 1.
It would have been 4s on all of those.
Would have been 4s on all of those. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, there's nothing we can do. Let's give you back D3 wounds, if you are so.
I know how many wounds it was. I can just re-roll it and see what I get. It was 7 and then 7 again.
It was 14 even.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. All right. So let me, because you're already swinging at me.
But if I get any back, I'll have to swing those. So if you want, we can just finish this particular tax.
We'll finish that stanza
camera.
particular tax.
Let's just resolve it off camera.
All right. So he rolled even worse, to say the least, when we redid it. It was just meant to be this way. So it's my draw again, and that's just the way it looks after that. So we'll be back. So I actually got a long bomb charge off on this big old thing, so we're attacking them now. We need 3s with impacts. And then we re-roll our 6s. For one more. So we have taken you to 7ville, sir. -2. And you're down to defense 1.
Mm-hmm. No.
Resolve 3 or?
Yeah, resolve 3, so he's alive with 1 wound.
Alive with 1 wound, all right. And that's your activation now.
Well,
so what are the ballistae going to do in this turn for?
I think I'm just going to move them the 5 up so I can destroy this in the next activation.
Oh, you evil bastard.
So they're not going to shoot. They're going to shoot at him.
Is it 2s or 3s still?
2s.
2s. All right.
They did not aim. So I'm actually going to do the wizard first since he's got a lower range.
A lower range, okay.
Just slightly lower. And he hits you 3 times.
He hits me 3 times, but I do get a defense for this one,
Yes,
right?
you do.
Any 1s? Nope, 3 are dead. I'll just put the 3 right there. Oh no.
That is 3 more.
3 more. Okay,
no
so
save.
I got to stand. So that's 3 and 3. So I got to stand with 2 guys on it.
Okay, so you lose a stand.
Yeah, I was just letting you know.
Okay, so control of this.
Okay.
I gain control of that.
Right.
I killed your crossbowman.
Crossbowman.
You killed my Hellbringer Drake.
Right.
So we pretty much get the same amount of points. We each get 6 points.
We each get 6 points. Okay, so
Or no, sorry, 5 points, because it's 2 for killing a regiment.
Will that anything extra for killing a beastie or no?
No.
Just counts as a regiment. Well, that's good, but not good enough. So I think it's slightly in the dwarf's favor here. Nothing I could have done differently unless I hit you. I don't know. I with all the harden you have, that might have made a difference, but not being able to use terrifying kind of sucks. All right, and then last but not least, he struck and he did those guys for 3 more wounds, which is pretty good. And then we go into making our decks and rolling off for 5. So this was a pretty intense turns 3 and 4. Basically, we both rolled up our heavy. Now his heavies are the Dragon Slayer unit, and these guys are expensive and they're really good. A Dragon Slayer unit has cleave 3, which means they cut through most people's armor. Most things armor, they just cut right through it. And then the other thing you're going to look out for is they also take your brutal impact or your cleave away because they're hardened too. And harden, of course, basically takes armor penetrating away. But they are only defense 3. So you do have a pretty good chance at landing wounds if you just hit them. But you've got to hit them hard because they're a tough regiment. Not to mention expensive. Just those 3 stands are worth 240 points. It's definitely one of those units that you don't want to run 2 of, but you need to, that you don't want to bring a big brick of them, like 6 stands. You want to run 2 3-man bricks instead, because putting them all together in one giant unit, I don't think it would be a good idea, because you might get hit with Jotnar, lose a bunch of guys that way, then you might get hit on multiple sides. It will definitely become a bigger target, but 2 marching down each side of the enemy line, yeah, that's pretty freaking scary. And so when I came on, of course, he came on to countermand my heavies, my Priory Commander and his Crimson Tower dude. So I didn't know which way to make that charge. I could have eviscerated his Lord's unit and killed his general and gotten them off,
but I have no way to turn around and face the enemy. About the only thing I could have done was basically reform past him, and then he could have moved and then charged me anyway with the other unit that's just kind of in the forest. So I think I chose the lesser of two evils. Again, put that in the comments by going after the Dragon Slayers early. It took a turn or two for his guys to come through the wood there. And I had lost a lot of guys to his shooting. His hold crossbows and his wizard are actually pretty decent in terms of shooting. I only bring the crossbow guys because I have to. The crossbow guys, in my opinion, they meet a very easy choice for me. Now, in this one, I am trying the Mounted Noble Lord with a unit of Veteran Knights, and that is a pretty good unit with just the 3 dudes and the Noble Lord, 190 points, and then, of course, you have to bring the crossbowmen to unlock the Knights. I talked about this in the last game, getting that to work for me at this points level that we're playing, because I have a few more games at 1,200, and then we've recently switched to 1,500. The week of September 12th, this Saturday we'll all be playing 1,500 points, and just using the Noble Lord on foot as opposed to the one on the horse. I think the one on foot wins every single time. The only thing I think I'm missing is an additional, I'd say 2 stands. I think I want to bring that unit to 8 squares. 8 squares of dudes. It would be just big enough, yet not expensive enough. But just looking at those Dragon Slayers, yeah, they're bad news. And then he's, not to mention the hold things themselves, they're no slouch either at Defense 3, with Shield, Harden 1, and Cleave 1. The hold things, they're a pretty expensive unit themselves. And this isn't, let's see here, let's give them the command model. It's 15 points for their banner. Oof. I think that's as much as my Crimson Tower dudes. And I think the hold things are so both the let me go back into this guy's war. Okay, so the Dragon Slayers are restricted, but the you bring another unit of hold warriors like he did for 130 in this war band here. They already come with a standard bearer. All right, so that's actually pretty good. Just a standard unit of hold things, and then you bring another unit of Dragon Slayers. Let me just copy that. I mean, you're almost pushing 1,500 right there. And then the other thing he had on that far side was the Hellbringer Drake. Now, this was just one of those days where my buddy Bubbles wasn't rolling that well. He was using my dice, and I think they were cursing him. That's my little theory, because when he would roll for resolve, he was just dropping big double 6s, double 5s. And I was actually shocked when I got a long bomb charge, and I took that Helldrake from being 16 wounds all the way down to 1 wound, which basically made him a mute point. He took a combat action against me, didn't really do anything, and then I activated and I killed. I think I activated my noble. I think this is back when we were doing double activations, because when you activate your character, it's basically a pass unless you're fighting a dual action. But either way, I reactivated, killed him, turned, and then on my next activation went and took care of the whole ballista, which are his crossbowmen. So, there's a lot of ways that you can go down with Dweghom, but yeah, you got to have those Dragon Slayers. 2 units of those guys, 240 points, not bad. Like I said, if they're marching down the flanks and you've got a Hellfire Drake somewhere else for a little bit of threat there, you've got a solid army. I actually kind of like their stat lines. I mean, it's very dwarfy, So we're going into turn 5, and we'll go from there.
So top of 5, I activated first. I don't know if I made the best decision, but I figured maybe I can sweep some of these guys off of the table and score some more points through their destruction. So here we go. That is not good.
Only 4?
Only 5, sir. We do not re-roll the 6s like the priority knights.
Well, I don't get a save.
So that is it there.
Only 5.
Yep.
Okay, well, that takes away a stand.
I just move up, okay. And then you got it results. So Dragon Slayers cometh. That's it. That's all I can say is his first activation, and then my activation, and then his activation. I didn't know if I made the best decision, but I did. I didn't want that unit turning and shooting me.
I am inspiring.
You are inspire clashing, so you need 4s?
5s.
5s? That's what it was. They can't miss.
So 8.
That 6 doesn't hit me.
No.
So 7, but that's still really good for my activation.
Cleave 3.
Cleave 3. We got 2. Okay, so that's going to kill this stand. I believe they might be 6, but let me double check. They might not be.
They're 6. If they're 6.
They are tough. I will give them that. Okay, they are 5. So that kills him.
And
2 go over to here.
And now you gotta take 6.
And
or
that,
you gotta take, yeah.
the 5 resolves. So that's good.
So
and
3, that kills another stand.
That kills another
and
stand.
that the whole unit's gone because
So
you're
the whole unit's gone, and I fight on death.
Can I interest you in a butt fucking?
Thane's
I'm
going.
inspired.
You're inspired. Your Thane's gonna go. He needs 5 attacks.
I get 5 attacks.
And all of those hit.
I think. Yeah, they should, because I seriously doubt I'm Clash 2. So, yeah, I'm Clash 3, so they all hit.
All right. So it's all -1, right?
Cleave 1, yes.
Cleave 1. So 5 of them at Cleave 1, which was pretty valiant. I will re-roll that, though.
You had 2 6. Oh, you don't get to re-roll them because you're special. You're not.
Yeah,
you're
so
broken.
that's
So
going to
die.
kill the unit, but
You've already fought.
the Noble Lord, oh, he's already fought, so he can't fight on death again before his activation. Or can he? Put that in the comments. I'm not sure of that.
But you've already activated, so I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, the unit activated, so...
But you still attacked with him.
Right.
So, yeah, put it in the comments, whatever.
Put it in the comments, because I don't know. Yeah, you don't get anything there. It's my next activation, and it's just my guy over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you. Inspire Clash.
You can't be inspired Clash, you charge.
You're right. So there you go. There is 3 at -1.
That's...
You got a 3 to the side?
I'm a 2. Or no, you're right.
Yeah,
Yes, so
so-
it kills them. They're just dead.
They're just dead? Okay.
He gets to... But he did not activate, so he gets to fight, but that doesn't really matter.
That does not really matter. I might still be in this if I hit that regiment.
You're outside of range, and pretty much I'm going to have these guys destroy
Yeah, but I'm going
that.
to table you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. If I hit this regiment with knights, they're dead.
Yeah, but then I'll just charge them and then just charge them in the flank.
You got nothing, man. You got nothing. I might have it. I might. Because you're just going to sit here and look at these objectives. You're not going to turn and face me.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do the smart thing.
What's your wizard got? What's that punk-ass firebrand got?
He's
Nothing?
nothing. He's just like 3 attacks. He sucks. He's a wizard, not a fighter. There, he missed on everything.
He only 2? All right.
He's only Clash 2.
Okay. So there's that. But I can destroy the center one?
No, you're not close enough. We
I'm
talked
not
about
close
this.
enough. All right. Yeah, this one's really weird on that. So, yeah, that's it.
We'll move 11 up here, and because now they're just a single base, it's just easy peasy for them to be right here. Then you would charge them right here, right?
Right.
So, okay, you charge them. You wipe them out. Then my guys just get a free charge into you and hold you down. This opens up your flank to them, which they can easily make. Because I also have...
Well, from where you're at, you're still... you'd still be in your front. By 1 base.
It doesn't matter. I can make these guys shift over because you're 4 bases. I'm 3.
Yeah, but you'd still get the front because of where you're...
It doesn't matter. I would still
you'd
be
still
able
get
to
the
kill
clean
them.
3 attacks. But scoring that set of 5 points is only going to put me up to 15. And then, let's say you didn't, you can just score 2 points by not charging, activating on top of that. And
It doesn't
destroying
matter.
it.
Once I activate, I'll destroy this, which is 3 points. I'll still own this because it's a 12-inch
And
thing.
so you'll get what do you call it?
I'll have more bases than you in combat because he will be gone, so that won't matter anymore.
We'd be contesting this, actually.
No, we would not.
You'd destroy it for 2.
Look, it's 12 inches. You would be here. Unless you moved your guys all the way over here, the best you could hope for is a draw.
Oh, yeah.
But I would get the charge and I would get the attacks. I could kill a base.
Yeah, you would put those guys up in the list first. So down at the bottom of the stack. So there's nothing I can do. I tried, but I don't know. I don't know how it seems like people do good with this army. I think it's kind of one-sided to a certain extent. I mean, I could explode things, but I did like that combination more. But I think one more unit of those would be nice. But just with the points that we're playing, I don't have a lot of options.
Get dressed in the morning.
All right. Okay. We are still in the age of double clash actions with our characters. You can only clash when your unit activates. I know. I'm sure there's some dude out there screaming at me like he did in my last game, and that was the guy who gave me the dislike, ladies and gentlemen. He gave me that's not how it's supposed to be done. What can I say about Dweghom real quick? They're tough as nails. I do like his hold ballistae. And the way they put out a little bit of damage. They got rid of my crossbowmen. That's pretty good. To counter battery another unit and get rid of it, that's pretty good. They also put a lot of casualties on my, what do you call it? Household Guard regiment. That's why they only had, that's why they're missing 2 stands, because they decided to turn and shoot at me. They've got a decent amount of stuff across the line. In this one, at least I killed a big monster and I was able to kill those things. Little bit of a snafu there. I double activated my guy and killed some of his hold ballista, but that's okay. You live and you learn, I guess. No war game that you play will ever be perfect. The moment a dice falls off the table or you nudge a piece of terrain, it's no longer perfect. So, there's that for you. So, yeah, biggest mistake I think that I made during the game is when I had priority, I should have activated my Crimson Tower dudes and tried to see if I could have killed his Dragon Slayers before he killed me. Inspired, what do you call it? Crimson Tower dudes, I think they hit on 5s because they're already, what do you call it? Weapon skill 4. Or, it's not weapon skill. It's clash. Oh, they hit on 4s. And I could have given them an additional attack that turn. So I could have had 6 attacks hitting on 4s, which is pretty good. I think there was one game where I was actually using the ability from my Noble Lord, which isn't correct, so sue me there. But yeah, the Priority Commander will allow you to, will give you the Bless special ability, which will give you +1 attack, or it will give you Hardened. So, with that, would I have killed him being Defense 3? It's a maybe. Because I did bring him down to a stand with 3 wounds. I'm going to put like a 40% chance of me killing those guys before they killed me. Again, Cleave 3 being a real biznatch right there. Having a resolve of 4 though, very useful. One of the most useful things you can have in the game. So I like the Mounted Noble Lord. I just don't know how I would run him. If I was going to run him with 5 knights that are all veterans, that's 310 points. And you can give them 4 impact hits apiece, and you can also give them Cleave the turn you charge because of the Glorious Charge special rule and stuff like that. You can those are his brutal impact hits. It's Tip of the Lance. It's the Tip of the Lance special ability which gives them Cleave. And that's a mastery. So, you got to do that and everything. So, just kind of learning. And that's one reason I do like smaller games. And I think that that's something more gamers don't do enough, is that you got to play the shit out of a game at a smaller level, because that will dictate your next purchases. So let's say you start a 1,000 point army out of the starter box for this game. You need to play at least 10 games. 10 games with just what you got before you even think about making another purchase. And before you even think about making another purchase, you better make sure that shit's painted. All right, so there's that. Anyway, that's about it for me. Just kind of pontificating on this one. I have another game with Old Dominion, my buddy again there. There's 2 Old Dominion players in our groups. In our group, and I don't know if the other one will show up. So my friend switched to Spires. So I got a game against his Spires army. And it's all like brutes and behemoths, which kind of sucks because you get to learn what those guys are about. And then I have another game against Nords. So those will be in the pipeline. I think I'll put the third game against Old Dominion, just throw that on Rumble, and then everything else will be simulcasted because, nobody else seems to be playing this game right now. There are a few people, but I need to sit down and watch some other battle reports. Another thing I got coming down the woodwork is a game with my Night Goblins. I got to put that out, so I'll be editing that. And then we're rapidly approaching October. I've got my last Monster Madness review that I've got to do. And then, like I said, if you want to get in touch with me, Instagram is the best way to get in touch with me. I actually have some live auctions. If you're interested, you can DM me on Instagram. And if you go through Instagram, you'll actually find links to those auctions. They're not auctions. They're just buy it now because I've turned into the man from Knightsbridge. Oh, no. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of junk. What I call, all of my junk is finished, though. That's the funny part. Like, I have junk, people. Plastic junk, but it's stuff that I built and actually painted. I didn't just be like... There's an auction right there. It's from my shop in Knightsbridge. No, oh, hold on. I have this one Bretonian lance. We'll sell that too rather than throw it in the garbage. It can be on eBay forever. I need 24 quid for that. Can't take anything less. Yeah, I've turned into that guy. I have this Empire Swordsman with no head. Somebody will buy that. P is for pirate and what the fuck ever. It will eventually sell. Probably on my 98th birthday. Oh, look, I found the head, but I sold the look, Nigel. What, father? I sold the head. You sold the head, but now you can sell the body. So there's that. Fucking English people in their stores. Yeah, I've turned into the thing I hate the most. Just going through there. So there's that. And then, in case I don't see you, keep playing, keep painting, and stay metal, my friends, and we'll see you in the next one.
Even you, puppy dog. Hey, you need to grow a sack!